Hello there, my name is Rodney, and on behalf of myself and the owner of the Oasis Funding Network, I want to thank you for any level of interest that you may have in our services. Our primary website is at www.oasisfundingnetwork.com. So if you're on my website at zerostressfunding.com and you're a little confused, I apologize, but I am an independent agent and a partner of Oasis, and so you're either watching this on my agent website, which is called Zero Stress Business Funding, or you're watching it on YouTube or perhaps on social media somewhere. Obviously, though, speaking of zero stress funding, there is really no such thing as zero stress funding of any kind because, well, the process is just inherently stressful, just by its very nature. What we mean, though, by zero stress is that our goal for you is that you feel no stress when it comes to calling us, consulting with us, reaching out, asking questions, etc., even if you're just doing research for down the road or you're trying to get a plan together for the future. Whether you're looking for some kind of funding or credit line now or think that you may be in the future, by all means, feel free to reach out to us. So, what can we do for you? Well, first of all, I just want you to understand that our services are free to you, the client, as we are compensated by our lenders. So you don't have to worry about paying us anything, and in fact, we are highly motivated not only to get your business, whether it's large or small, funded, because we don't get paid if you don't get paid, but we are highly motivated to get you the types of funding that you are looking for. Now, we are primarily a business loan broker, although we do have one personal loan product that we can offer. And there are some definite advantages to working with us as opposed to working directly with a lender. What are those? Well, advantage number one. We don't have to try to force you into one or two products as most direct lenders do. They only have one or two products usually, and so it's in their best interest to convince you that those products are the best for you, whether or not that is true. And as well, they benefit directly by selling you that loan at as high of interest as possible because they are the lender. They want to make as much money on their money as possible. Now, the advantage to working with us is that we have a host of options that you can choose from. So we don't have to try to force you into one product. We meet with you, we consult with you, and based on your situation, your time in business, your revenue, what you need the funds for, what we can get you qualified for, because there's a huge range there, we come up with a plan together with you to pursue and hopefully get you the funding that fits your business and your situation. Make sense? But it's not just that. We also, as I mentioned before, we don't get paid if you don't get paid. So we're highly motivated to pursue for you the best possible rates and terms that we can get, because if you get a bad offer from our lender, you're much less likely to accept that offer. Now, here's where I want to provide some transparent disclosure. Now, depending on the lender and the type of loan, yes, our company's initial commission may be a little higher if you were to accept a higher interest rate. But that is only a very small part of a much bigger picture. You see, we are not a company that's looking for one and done deals, so to speak. We don't need any one loan to close in order to keep our business afloat and pay our bills. We are successful because we have long-term repeat clients that stick with us. That type of relationship is what makes us successful. So when we're working with our clients, with you, we are fighting for the best deal possible. And just like you have a car guy or a plumbing guy or your favorite dentist or doctor, we want to be your business lending guy or your funding guy. We've done the math. The few dollars extra that we might make on one deal at a higher interest rate is microscopic compared to the amount of money that we would lose in deals that are lost in deals when they're declined by the customer because they're too expensive. And it's also microscopic when compared to the amount of ongoing profitability we have when we have repeat clients that stick with us. Make sense? Our entire business model is based around long-term clients. Short-term clients that have somehow been convinced to take a loan at a higher rate than they qualify for, well, they become angry clients. They don't come back to us. They leave us bad reviews and would do far more damage to our business than any amount of extra profit we might make on one closed loan or credit line. So we want a great review. We want you to be happy. We want you to think you got the best deal that we could get for you. And we do try to get you the best possible deal that we can get for you. I hope that provides a little more comfort level for you and reduces the aforementioned stress levels that we discussed earlier when it comes to reaching out to us with your funding needs or questions. Okay, all that said, here are some of the products that we have available for our clients. We have business funding options up to $25 million, sometimes more, but we work with very small businesses and very large businesses. So we have a lot of products available, from conventional business loans, also conventional credit lines up to $1 million. These last two mentioned are obtained through our network of banks and credit unions. They're usually secured. There's a lot of full documentation on those types of loans. You got to settle in for a little bit of an underwriting time. We also have alternative short-term credit lines up to $250,000. Those are on 6-month, 12-month, and 18-month terms. We have unsecured working capital loans that can range that we can have you funded as fast as 24 to 48 hours and up to $2 million. We have equipment financing, trucks, vans, heavy equipment, medical equipment, laboratory equipment, restaurant equipment, computers, servers, and the list could go on for a while. We also have bridge lenders, sometimes referred to as hard money lenders, for fix and flips and other real estate-based projects. We have business acquisition funding if you're interested in purchasing an existing business or absorbing a business. We have one personal loan product, as I mentioned before, that ranges from $20,000 to $400,000 with a term from 5 to 7 years and rates as low as 5.49% flat rate. That's not an APR. We have other cash flow options that sometimes help, like invoice factoring or purchase order financing, and the list could go on and on. So we understand that there is no cookie-cutter, universal, fit-all product that addresses all of the different circumstances and funding needs that business owners encounter. Another great thing about us compared to these impersonal online brokers like Lendio and LendingTree is we don't auto-submit shotgun your file out to a network of lenders so that you end up getting your phone and your email blown up with loan offers and or declines. We underwrite your application in-house first with no credit pull. We go on what you tell us, and then based on that and our conversations with you, we submit to 1 or 2 trusted lenders that fit your needs. We get you 2 offers if at all possible, and your credit never gets a hard pull without us calling you first, and even then, never more than 1 hard pull, and oftentimes no hard pull at all. That depends on the type of loan, lender, and funding that we're working on, but in a worst-case scenario, there would be 1 credit inquiry at most, and then only with your permission. What are the rates? What are the qualifications? Well, we have another video that will go into more detail on that for you later. But the short answer now is I don't know, because I don't know what kind of loan or funding we're even talking about yet. The rates and terms could range from 1 or 2% at 35 years all the way up to 50% for a 3-month term. Why? Well, because as mentioned earlier, we work with many different types of lenders, many different types of loans, credit lines, all with different rates, terms, qualifications, from 500 credit score up to 850 credit score, 4 months time in business up to at least 5 years time in business. But potentially we can have your business funded as fast as 24 to 48 hours, up to $2 million, and other options that take a little longer, up to $25 million, and perhaps much more, as mentioned before. So to learn more and ask all the questions you want, please give us a call, a text, or an email. If we don't answer immediately for some reason, we will definitely reach back out to you probably today, oftentimes within the hour or even in minutes. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to us, talk and ask questions, bounce some ideas off of us with zero stress or pressure from us to apply for any product. We just answer your questions and leave the ball in your court, so to speak, to proceed as you see fit. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, please follow us and click the like button. As well, our contact info and website are listed in the description below, but otherwise, please give us a call, a text, or email anytime, or click the link now to schedule your zero free, zero stress, no pressure obligation consultation. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.